So the movie, my favorite movie is the SpongeBob movie, which is the only SpongeBob movie that exists. You know, those others two, let's say they never happened. And the plot of that movie is pretty basic. You know, it's basically SpongeBob and Patrick go on an epic quest to get Neptune's crown back. And the movie begins with SpongeBob's dream about him being the manager of the new Krusty Krab number two. And on that dream, he portrays himself as a badass and all that stuff, and it's basically one of his best days of his life. But whenever he wakes up, no, none of that happens, and you know, yeah. So when SpongeBob arrives to Krusty Krab, he's not the manager; he's Squidward, you know, that's the clown, the funny clown. And later on, Neptune arrives to Krusty Krab number two, loses his crown, and Mr. Krabs is framed as the one who did it. And Plankton gets involved in all of that. I don't remember how. And SpongeBob and Patrick uh, offer themselves to go get to found Neptune's crown. So they go with the Krusty Krab mobile, the little burger mobile. But first, the thing that happened was the when they were peanuts, where SpongeBob got drunk of ice cream and you know the the Goofy Goobers. So after all of that, SpongeBob and Patrick go with the Krusty mobile all the way to Shell City. They first encounter those two hillbillies. Then they go to the Manly bar. Which after that they encounter the old lady with the ice cream. Then the the abyss with all the visual monsters, which is where the best song of the entire movie happens. The man song, Manly Man song. So after all of that, SpongeBob and Patrick got abducted by a singer. They got picked up and they brought to the Shell City, which is actually not a city, it's just a shop. And you know, the most emotional moment, the part of the movie where SpongeBob and Patrick dry out, then they cry, then they will go back to the old selves. They get Neptune's crown back, and how they get back to Bikini Bottom is by the help of the best actor in the movie, um, David Hasselhoff. So he gets there, then a lot of strange things happen with Hasselhoff shooting in them off their chest. Yeah, they were up to Bikini Bottom, yeah, and just after Plankton he made his plan real, where he took control over Bikini Bottom, and a lot of things happen again. SpongeBob and Patrick arrive. SpongeBob places